In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NBA game happening on May 16, 2024, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game. So 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NBA game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Denver Nuggets versus Minnesota Timberwolves. After starting the series with 2 consecutive losses, the Denver Nuggets have bounced back impressively, securing 3 straight wins and positioning themselves just 1 game away from eliminating the Minnesota Timberwolves. Initially, the Nuggets struggled offensively, but they have managed to score at least 112 points in each of the last 3 games. Conversely, the Timberwolves began the series with strong performances but have since struggled, failing to score 100 points in 2 of the last 3 matchups. This series has featured standout performances from 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic and emerging star Anthony Edwards, and Game 6 promises more thrilling displays from both players. The Denver Nuggets are now aiming to clinch the series with a 4th consecutive victory after a commanding 112-97 win in Game 3 on Tuesday. Nikola Jokic spearheaded the effort with 40 points, 7 rebounds, and 13 assists, shooting 15 of 22 from the field. Aaron Gordon contributed 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists, while Jamal Murray and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope each added 16 points. The Nuggets shot an impressive 55% from the field and hit 9 of 19 from beyond the arc. Their defensive prowess was evident as they limited the Timberwolves to just 18 points in the second quarter before exploding for 38 points in the third, establishing an 18-point lead. Although Michael Porter Jr. struggled, scoring only 6 points on 2 of 10 shooting, the team benefited from strong contributions from Gordon and a 10-point boost off the bench from Christian Braun. On the other side, the Minnesota Timberwolves are fighting to extend their season after a disheartening loss in Game 5. Karl Anthony Towns led the team with 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Rudy Gobert delivered a perfect shooting performance with 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 blocks on 7 of 7 shooting. Nickeil Alexander-Walker chipped in with 14 points and 5 assists. Despite shooting 48% from the field, the Timberwolves struggled to find their offensive rhythm and didn't get enough from their top scorer, Anthony Edwards, who finished with just 18 points after a slow start. The Nuggets might be facing some challenges with Jamal Murray listed as questionable once again, while the Timberwolves could be missing Mike Conley, who is also questionable due to an Achilles injury. After the initial 2 losses, many were quick to dismiss Nikola Jokic and the defending champions. However, Jokic proved them wrong with a stellar performance in Game 5, leading the Nuggets to their 3rd consecutive win and putting the Timberwolves on the brink of elimination. Jokic tallied 40 points, 13 assists, and 7 rebounds on 1-5 for 2-2 shooting, showcasing his ability to make difficult shots against the Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert. The series has shifted dramatically, and all the momentum now favors the Nuggets as they look to close things out on Thursday night. It's important to remember that Anthony Edwards is still only 22 years old, and perhaps too much pressure is being placed on him to carry his team against the top-seeded Nuggets. Edwards had his lowest scoring output of the series with 18 points in Game 5, but the Timberwolves' struggles were not solely his fault. The team's defense was disorganized, and they missed the veteran leadership of Mike Conley, whose absence was keenly felt. Conley remains questionable for Game 6 due to an Achilles injury. Minnesota has struggled to contain Nikola Jokic, and the Nuggets bench has outperformed Minnesota's reserves. The Nuggets' experience has shone through as they made key adjustments on both offense and defense to secure victories. The Timberwolves have appeared outmatched in the last 3 games, and their shooting woes are a testament to the Nuggets' active defense and strategic planning. Denver has been in these critical situations many times in recent seasons and knows how to close out a series. Expect another strong performance from Jokic and a standout game from Jamal Murray, who thrives in elimination scenarios. The Nuggets have adapted well, while the Timberwolves are still searching for solutions. This is the first time Minnesota has lost 3 straight games all season, indicating it's not a fluke. Anthony Edwards may one day be the best player in the world, but for now, that title belongs to Jokic. Jokic has averaged 37.5 points per game over the last 2 wins, even against the league's top defensive unit and its Defensive Player of the Year. He has been highly efficient, especially when guarded by Gobert. Denver has the capability to disrupt Minnesota's defensive game plan, especially if they can get Karl Anthony Towns into foul trouble. Edwards struggled against double teams in Game 5, and the Nuggets are content to let other players like McDaniels or Alexander Walker attempt to beat them from the perimeter while focusing on neutralizing Edwards. The Nuggets didn't resemble their usual selves in the first 2 losses of the series, but they have since taken control with 3 consecutive wins. Now, the Timberwolves face the pressure of delivering their best performance to keep their season alive. They need significant contributions from players like Naz Reid and Anthony Edwards. Meanwhile, the Nuggets appear to be gaining strength as the series progresses. It's surprising to see the Timberwolves, who dominated the Nuggets in the first 2 games, on the verge of a quick exit. However, Denver has been able to get whatever they wanted offensively in the last 3 games, including 2 comfortable wins in Minnesota. The Nuggets have effectively neutralized Anthony Edwards, forcing other Timberwolves to step up, while Jokic continues to deliver masterclass performances. The injury to Mike Conley removes a key veteran presence and playmaker for Minnesota. Unless Anthony Edwards delivers another historic performance in Game 6 on Thursday, this could mark the end of Minnesota's playoff run. Even without consistent 3-point shooting in Game 5, the Nuggets dominated from start to finish, shooting over 50% from the field for the 3rd consecutive game. When they are clicking offensively, they are difficult to beat. While a Game 7 would be exciting, from a betting perspective, the value lies with the Nuggets in this one. Given their recent performances, it's hard to bet against them now, so the Denver Nuggets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Nuggets have found an offensive rhythm despite not having Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. at their best. They are shooting well from 3 and finishing effectively around the rim. Minnesota's offense has faltered since the first 2 games, but with their backs against the wall and playing at home, the Timberwolves are expected to show more fight in Game 6. Anthony Edwards has been efficient, and other Timberwolves players need to step up and hit the shots they've been missing. The over has hit in 3 straight games in this series, and despite this, the projected total remains the same. Only 2 of Denver's 10 postseason games have seen fewer than 205 points, which occurred in Game 2 when they had their worst offensive outing of the year with just 80 points. With their season on the line, Minnesota will likely increase the tempo significantly on Thursday. The over has hit in 10 of Minnesota's last 14 games, including 4 of their last 5 at home. Games against Denver at the Target Center have seen the over hit 7 out of 9 times. If the Timberwolves are to go out, expect Edwards to take at least 30 shots. The side and total are typically not directly correlated, but they seem to be in this series. If Minnesota wins, it will likely be due to their top-ranked defense slowing Denver's attack. If Denver triumphs, it will be because Jokic and company excelled offensively and scored over 100 points. The first 2 games went under the total when Minnesota won, and the next 3 went over as Denver emerged victorious. The Nuggets have discovered a winning formula and will continue it. Denver has scored 112 or more in each of the last 3 wins, exploiting the top-ranked defense. They will likely match that number again as the Timberwolves are forced to increase the tempo to catch up. Denver has solved Minnesota's defense, and Anthony Edwards will not go down without a fight. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.